great look at an unmistakable venue. Welcome to SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Today we're treated to an entertaining preseason contest. It's the New Orleans Saints and the LA Chargers. Alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. And finally, Brock, we can say it. Football is... We're just seconds away from getting this one started. And off we go from SoFi. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. They're led by the second-year quarterback from South Carolina. Started a handful of games last season as a rookie. Here's Spencer Rattler.
It was a tough season, Kate, New Orleans a year ago. Coaching changes, lots of injuries to that offensive line. And Spencer, as a fifth-rounder, was thrown right into the fire as a rookie. But he persevered, he endured. Now he's going to get a chance to compete for the job this year.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 32. Chargers bringing the pressure, and they got him! And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. It's a gain of 5, but they still need a bunch here on 4th down.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
On 4th down, the Saints turning to Matthew Hayball to punt this one away. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Fair catch the signal, and he brings it in at the 23. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They're led out by the 6th-year pro out of Oregon. Productive his entire career so far. You and I are both big fans of this guy, Justin Herbert.
Just ho-hum, more of the same production from Herbert in year 5. In fact, it was the cleanest football of his career, Kate. 23 touchdowns, just 3 interceptions. But he's got to check that box of playoff wins. That's not easy to do in this AFC.
Who set it down for him at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll run here with Amarion Hampton. He's got a gain of 6 there. Justin Reed with the tackle.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Dumps it off to his running back. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Shotgun give to Hampton. And he'll push this upfield and earn that when you set it down.
It's a gain of 11. And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And that's good for a gain of 5. Brought down by Tyrann Mathieu.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line.
It's Hampton on 2nd. And he's just a little bit short of that 1st down. They stop him at the 33. 7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. Trying to sneak, it's Herbert. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
It's a gain of 2. That's another Chargers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
To the air this time, Herbert. Quick slant, that's Williams. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Well, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
From the red zone now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, kid, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer.
Offense to the line for second down. Another try following the sack. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Herbert from the gun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Couple sacks on the opening drive. You better get to fix-it mode in a hurry. And I'm talking about on the sidelines. I'm talking as a quarterback. You've got to solve this pass rush because we know one thing about guys in this league defensively. When they get a couple sacks, they can smell it, and they're going to raise the intensity to another level. I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
Velus Jones now on the return. Things going well so far. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. This New Orleans offense ready up for its second drive of the contest. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. Ball at the 33 for first down. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Rattler to the air now. Good strike downfield to Olave. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. All on the 45, 1st and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. Completed over the middle. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
A gain of 3 brings up second down at the Chargers' 41.
2nd and 6 now. Right back to Hill. This is caught. And he gets this very close to that first. It's going to be 3rd and short to the 35.
It's a gain of 5.
QB sneak coming. He touching down as he finds enough to pick up the first.
Quarterback sneak. A pickup of 2 yards. And the Saints first down.
Here's a give inside to Kamara. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
Dante Jackson on the tackle. It's a gain of 8.
Give on second to Kamara. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. All right, set now, 1st and 10. They stay on the ground with Kamara. And he's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
All right, here we go, second down. Here's Rattler. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
3rd down.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake here.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB talk. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
And instead of pushing for the line, look at that, he's pushed backwards to the 5. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Has it down close. They're going to stop him after a 4-yard gain. That means 1st and goal is coming up.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Going powder, diving for the goal line, and it's not free! And it looks like the defense got it. No touchdown. They recover, and this is going to be a touchback. And we've got to stop it here, and it's something you never want to see, especially in the preseason. One of their star players banged up with an injury after that play. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now, following the turnover. It's caught. This is Lad McConkey. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
A gain of 7.
Here's 2nd and 2. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
It's a gain of 8. And the Chargers, 1st down.
Herbert on 1st down. He's got Quentin Johnson complete. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Number 1, Quentin Johnston. It's a gain of 7.
Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Charger football. They're looking at 2nd and 3. Running behind center with Harris. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play.
First throw for the backup now. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
That drop proves the payoff to a well-designed play. They got a man open to beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
So on 4th down, here's J.K. Scott on to punt it away for the Chargers. He has it at the 13. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. New Orleans back on offense and ready to go now. And they know they let points slip away with that fumble in the red zone, Brock. They're looking to get him back here. We give inside to Akers. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
They go to Akers again. He's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's 3rd down now.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got a home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
It's a 21-yard gain, and that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Benjamin St. Just getting up to end that play. 4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Shough now from the gun. Finds the in route complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
It's 3rd down.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one. And the effort brings up 4th down.
Well, you can see he gets the ball and he sees the defender waiting for him right on the edge. And at that point, dead on arrival. A good effort on his part to at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
Another punt coming. Matthew Hayball once again to do the honors. And his job's done, and it is a job well done. That punt finds deep into enemy territory, out of bounds at the 7. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. Well, their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. Play action on first down. Brought in by Gadsden. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. The quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope you have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
No one open, so he chucks this to another county. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. He throws a bullet to the center of the... He's got it deep downfield. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA! The Chargers making a 9-point advantage.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. You got middle field open or close. Like a single high or two high. Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers make it a 10-point ball game. The Chargers just about ready. And there they go, sending it away. Fielded at the 7. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. This gets out to the 30. The New Orleans offense set to go now. They now trail by double digits after that last score, Bronk. It's 10-0 partway through here. On play action, here's Shough. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 9.
QB keeps the second down option. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
1st and 10. Here's Shough. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Akers up the middle. Man, he used all the space he had. Got him around 8. That sets up 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
A gain of 3 on the play. And the Saints first down.
Waste of time. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. They run. Here's Akers. Breaks the tackle. Still going. And good forward. About 5 yards, it looks like. It's 2nd down now.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Shough with a quick toss out wide. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
Complete to Jawan Johnson. A gain of 11 on the play.
From the gun, a gift to Miller. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Fame with Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for us.
And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
To Cedric Wilson. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
It's Akers on the carry. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Leading 10 yards now as they line up in second and goal. Shough working from the gun. The throw is caught. Touchdown, New Orleans! The Saints start to fight back with their first points of this game. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for it.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints cut it to a field goal game. On the return, it's Jalen Reagor. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch a breath and turn some of the momentum in the building. There's not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Harris gets it on the counter. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Back at the 26-yard line.
Throwing now, Heineke. And the Saints came marching home, and they dropped it. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
You know, when we watch Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10, because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home for the big sack.
And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. Here comes the Saints offense. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Shotgun handoff to Akers. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Now, following that play, we have somebody shaken up. And, man, with so many guys fighting for roster spots, you never want to see someone get hurt. Hopefully they can fix him up quick. Ball at the 33 for first down. Throwing out to the left. Cut. And this winds up a short gain to the 29. Alohi Gilman up from the secondary for that tackle.
It's now second and 6.
Now Akers. And 2 yards all he can get. It's third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Shough on third down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this. 4th down, here's Shough. Short pass brought in. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down and get the successful conversion. Shough now on first down. Buys time, rolling right.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had here, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Second down now, 7 to go. Handoff headed right. It's Akers. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer.
There's just no question about it. He has the license to adapt a little bit, to diagnose plays because they trust his instincts. And there, well, it was all on display. Expert-level diagnosis going on to see a potential run.
Chargers bringing the pressure, and they got him. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. So the Saints send out Blake Grupe for the try. It is a 44-yard look from the right hash. Grupe sends it through. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead. And that's going to award their offense a first down. Here's Shough, 1st and 10. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans! The Saints get some late points and the lead. Dangerous route to have to defend, Brock. A lot of running backs are so good at sneaking behind defenders running that pattern.
And if you're going to find your back for a touchdown, Gate, this is the first route you'd expect. Get him a favorable matchup. This guy can flat out move. Send him out there, stress that coverage, and go deliver for 6.
Grouping adds the extra point. And the Saints take a 4-point lead.
Saints 14, Chargers 10.
It's not enough. You solid left, but it's not enough.
Reed now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. The Charger offense making its way to the field. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
2nd and 1.
37-yard line.
And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and
Trying to run it with Harris. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
And the Chargers first down.
Heineke back to throw. Into the hands of Gaston, complete. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd.
Brings up 2nd down. At the
From midfield on 2nd down. He's running with it. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. Now the offense is going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Here's Heineke. Now here he goes again. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
Brings up 3rd and 2. Cameron Dicker on for the Chargers field goal. A 50.
So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much for that look around the league, Scott. Now let's turn our attention back to this one as we get set to begin our third quarter. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Los Angeles getting its offense set to go to begin the third. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be fiery to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. They'll start with a give to Harris. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut, second down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Pressure coming, and they take him down. That pushes them back. Third down coming up.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
So a really tough spot here. This is third and a country mile. Heineke. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he makes the fair catch inside the 45. The Saints ready to return their offense to the field.
Their own 44-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Now it's a bootleg for him. He shovels this one forward. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Gain of 4 brings up second down at their 49-yard line.
From the gun, here's Akers. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Third down, here's Shough. Chargers bringing the pressure, and they got him! And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasting no time in getting that sack.
Little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk. They've got 1st down from the 31.
13 yards on the play. And the Chargers
throwing now off play action. Completed right side. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. To throw, Heineke. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers take a third quarter lead.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement. Whenever they take a deep shot, it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect. On now for the PAT.
point sent right down the middle. And the Chargers push their lead to 3.
17. Saints 14.
All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half. On the return, here's Jones. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Saints come marching onto the field.
At their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Pressure coming. It's Shough. That's complete. Here's Jones. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Shough now from the gun. He has the first over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
And the Saints 1st down.
Off the play action, Shough. A throw left side finds Johnson. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8, 2nd down.
An 8-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 47-yard line.
Now we give to Akers, running left. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
You know what I love about that play call? It was simple. Nobody overthinking on the sideline or out on the field. Just an offense going to work and moving those chains.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Shough with a quick toss out wide. Good reaction to the RPO. They're going to get to him behind the line.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
Completed to his running back. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's
3rd and long for him here. Can't connect on the short throw. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and long.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Here comes the Saints punting unit. Matthew Hayball to kick this away. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. They threw it the whole way down the field on their last drive, and they welcome the same level of play on this series as well. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Chargers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Now an inside handoff to Harris. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
This is Harris on 2nd down. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down.
This coordinator trying to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative.
And he'll go down. The Saints make the play. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Awareness. That's what I call it, Kate. Awareness. You got to have a game awareness and understand the situation. 3rd and long, you should never take a sack. Put the ball in play or throw it away, but don't take a sack in that situation.
They'll send out the punting unit. And he gets it away from his end zone. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. New Orleans back on offense and ready to go now. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Here's a handoff to Akers. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
The tackle made back at his own.
Once again, it's Akers. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's third down.
No gain on the play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
To the air, third and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Here's what I know. I know this one, Kate, from personal experience. After this one's over, QB, well, he's going to spend some time in that cold tub because he's been in so much time on the ground, taking a beating today. This offensive line, this offense has got to find a way to protect the passer.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And he's going to do the honors for the fourth time today. Fair catch, but we can see both a flag and a punter on the ground. Let's see if this is a call for 5 or 15 yards. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. First and 10, here's Shough. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on third down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. That play good for 17 on a first down. Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37.
17 yards. And the Chargers, first down.
They go play action on first. Gets this one to Gadsden. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Gadsden the second. A gain of 3 brings up second down.
2nd and 6 now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. We've got a stoppage here. There's a player out there in some pretty obvious discomfort being worked on. All hopes, of course, that it's nothing serious, especially here in the preseason. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Heineke now. And the Saints came marching home, and they dropped him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
No matter what other stats you want to look at in this ball game, well, this defense can take some serious pride in at least one thing, and that is 6 quarterback sacks on the afternoon. 6 sacks, well, that's an expectation rarely achieved. And a sign, well, this group did their homework, and they're making it pay on the field.
On now comes their punter. J.K. Scott will kick it away. Turn out of him. They have a little further up past their own 30. The New Orleans offense set to go now. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. They've got first down from the 31. They give inside to Akers. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
They go to Akers again. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
To throw, Shough. Running a screen now for Jones. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down.
Shotgun snap to Shough. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Saints' ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. Second and 6 coming up here. From the 47. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Saints first down.
Here's Akers up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
He was brought down by Kyle.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd down. At the Chargers' 45-yard line.
Out of the gun, a gift to Jones. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
You know how we hear about teams that quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. Punting muted out now. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. And he sets them back to begin this drive. That kick goes out, and I'd call it about the 12-yard line.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a first down.
Automatic first down.
You gotta be smarter than that. No reason to hit the kicker there, and that gives him a first down. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. Little nod, little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
A gain of 19 yards.
From the red zone now. No place to go, so he just threw it away. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here's Akers. All right, they bought him a little room. That run good for 6 on 2nd down.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Rack, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
And he sails that one over the end zone.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Here's an important kick now for Blake Groupie. A little more than a chip shot. This is 25 yards. Tracking for it, and it's good! And in the 4th quarter, that's going to tie the game.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. Oh, he shovels it forward, complete. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints take a fourth quarter lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around, didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
17.
Reed now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Chargers and Taylor Heineke all set to go for their next drive. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Harris gets it on the counter. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
Well, they were hoping. They were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
We've got a screen to the running back. And he will be stopped now, but what to like about that effort?
With that down the distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles, well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it gets started.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Now Heineke to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that fourth quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense, and when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
Group B to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints drive their lead to 11.
Chargers 17.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Rager with the return here. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Chargers offense getting set to take over. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick 6. Need short memories here as they head back out. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They'll start this series with an option left. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. It's going to be second down.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Here's second and 11. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort.
Into a crowd, and intercepted. And the Saints will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception.
So that's now 2, Kate, that they got for picks in this protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
And Coach Kellen Moore readying his Saints for their next series. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
And don't get me wrong, Kate. Every defensive guy, they watch tape in their own ways. But linebackers, they're a little bit like quarterbacks. They got to develop that sixth sense by watching that tape so they can diagnose and get home in a hurry like he just did.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Shough working from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating third and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Got to figure out this third down here. Now Shough to throw. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
I'm just looking at this hourglass of saying, Kate, and realizing there's not much time left for this team. But the only chance they had was to create a sack right there. Give a little momentum to their offense, who now has no margin for error. You've got to go score.
Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. And Brock, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal, got to play clean football here. You cannot give it away for a third consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group, right? Just to execute without the mistakes. Pros, you can shake off the turnover with ease, but back-to-back, even the seasoned vets have a little trouble getting past that.
Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Second and 6 coming up here.
A gain of 4. It's now second
Throwing
and
now.
6.
Heineke. Oh, he's keeping it again.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Here he is to throw on 3 and 2. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth. Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Here comes the Saints offense. New set of downs for him at the 38. Now Akers. He's able to manage a couple on that run. Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Shotgun handoff to Akers. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's
Shough now from the gun. Down the field. He's got Wilson. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
a gain of 22 yards.
On the draw with Jones. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up second down.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
It's Akers on the carry. Danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
He was taken down.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down.
And it's
Throwing, Shough. Dump off caught by his back. On third down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards.
It'd be kind of fun, Kate, to be able to measure these coordinators' blood pressure, temperature, because the third down screen for negative yards, I promise you that coordinator's heated on the sidelines.
A 40-yard attempt.
Groupie sends it through, and then extends their lead to 14.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown to field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
Rager with the return here. This makes it up to the 25.
The Chargers take over first
Now
and
LA
10.
getting its offense all set to go. The turnover on downs only led to 3. Obviously better than a touchdown, but enough to rattle them a bit as they return to the field. Play action on first down. Hits him downfield. This is Harris. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
21 yards. And the Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Looking slant route complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
A gain of 4 brings up second.
Here's
down
second and 5.
at the 48-yard line.
Finds him on the crossing route. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Chargers first down.
Looks like they're going option keeper on first and 10. So call it a half dozen on that run block. Get second down. Offense in the hurry up here.
At the 13-yard line. Brings up second down.
Second down, looking for options. Snared by his running back. It's Najee Harris. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Chargers first down.
Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. And he has the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers now within 1 score in the 4th. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here, running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Kate. And some players, that's the world they thrive in. Finding windows where windows shouldn't exist and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
On the return, here's Jones. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning here in LA. Saints leading by 7. Saints to the line now, first and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got second and 4. Now we get another stoppage here, just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3. They're going to pass it here. And they got there in time. He's taken down. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Here he is to throw. It's caught by Wilson. And he's going to have the first down there for the Saints. And that should be enough to run out the rest of this one.
A gain of 6
The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one. Kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. So it's a win for the Saints. And they're off to a good start in the preseason, Brock. Seen a lot of players fighting together for the victory. So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Saints as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.